name is Jeff Boyce with HomeSmart, and let me give you an update here in February 2021 of our COVID-19 issues in the Parker, Colorado area and throughout the Denver metro area. So let me give you an update of what's going on currently and what happened last year. So to start with, for those of you that don't know, our Colorado governor shut down all real estate sales last May, June, and July for nearly 3 months. We could not buy or sell homes unless you did it virtually. And virtually nobody did that because everybody needs to go walk in a home and see it. And it just caused the disaster last year of everybody that wanted to buy in the middle of our prime time summer relocation time. And what's happened is last year, because so many people were scared to death of the COVID virus, we actually lost 50% of our home listings in Parker, Colorado, and all throughout Douglas County, Castle Rock, Highlands Ranch, and even in most Denver metro cities and Denver itself. We lost about 50% of our listings because people were scared to death to put their house for sale on the market and have buyers traipsing through there with their real estate agents bringing COVID into their house. They were afraid that somebody might get it in their house and die, or get it and get very sick. And then they were also scared to death of going out and looking at other homes and possibly contracting COVID while they were out looking at homes. So the big disaster that we had last year was 3 months of home sales absolutely shut down. And now we've got this pig in a python. We've got all of these new people that have relocated out here since last fall and here over the winter, and we now have about 300% more buyers than normal. 3 times the amount of buyers that we would normally have for Parker, Colorado. So bring that to present day, February 2021, and we still have a very diminished inventory in Parker. And what that's caused is all these people looking for homes have now jacked up the median price of a home. Last year in Parker was about $475 to about $490, depending on if you wanted the 80134 zip code or the 80138 zip code. So we've got all these extra people. So we went from about $475 to $490,000 median price to today we're at in February we're at $530,000 for the median price in Parker for all homes, and that's just crazy. And then to break that down, 80134, which is Stonegate and Cottonwood and Bradbury Ranch and Stroh Ranch and Clark Farms and all that fun stuff, we're at about a $540,000 median price. Now, the other thing about the Parker market is because we have so little homes to sell there, it actually went from the number 3 best-selling city in 2019. Last year, it was number 5. It dropped 2 points from number 3 to number 5. And it's not because no one wanted to relocate there, just the opposite. There were just not enough homes there to sell to the people that did want to live there. If you're relocating out here, you're renting, and you'd love to buy a home in Parker, I've got to update you on a few things. Number 1, we've got to have a mortgage loan pre-qualification or pre-approval done before we ever go out and go shopping. Almost every single Parker listing under $600,000 is getting anywhere from 5 to 25 offers on the home, especially at about $550,000 or under. We're getting about 10 to 20 offers on those. And those are very, very competing offers, well over the list price of a home. So we've got to figure out what your maximum purchase capability is. Number 2, I always write escalation clauses into any contract on the house of your dreams so that we can go over a competing buyer's offer, and that gives you the right then to choose to go over the list price of the home if you want to. And then number 3, we are still selling homes in Parker under $510,000. We're still selling homes there with the $4,500 to $5,000 total cash out-of-pocket mortgage loans that my business partner, my mortgage business partner, Travis Press at Supreme Lending, and I are still doing. So even though the median price might have jumped up to $530,000, if we can find that stuff below $510,000, we're still able to buy a Parker house for about $4,500 to $5,000 total cash out of pocket. And that rocks. We can do that in all the Denver metro cities as long as we stay under $510,000. And give me a call at 303-622-5700 and I will explain that program to you and how we work those. And finally, for those of you with sticker shock here in the Denver metro area and Parker specifically, we are still finding homes starting in Parker at about $360,000 here in February. So we're still finding homes in the $360,000 range in Parker. I know that sounds difficult, but they're still out there. A lot of those are over in the older homes over in the Cottonwood subdivisions and some of those other parts of town. But there are a few of those starting in the $360,000s. My final tip on buying a Parker home is that there is still a ton of new home building going on in Parker. Castle Rock and Parker probably lead the entire metro area on new home building. The new home builders, I won't say that they have tons of inventory, but they have lots of inventory. And they probably have a lot more inventory than all the resale stuff that we have. And if you don't mind waiting a couple of months to get a home built, and all of that construction dust and all the construction traffic of all the big trucks and everything, if you don't mind that, there are some fantastic deals on the new home builders in Parker and in Castle Rock. So consider buying a new home. We've actually got more stuff to look at if you don't mind waiting a couple of months for it to get built. And that's a great alternative because you might get shut out on a Parker house right now with everybody looking at homes. Again, my name is Jeff Boyce with HomeSmart. I have been a successful Denver Metro real estate broker here for 21 plus years. Give me a call at 303-622-5700 and tell me how I can help you with your relocation needs coming out here to the Denver metro area and Parker specifically. And if you're living here renting a home or an apartment in the Denver metro area, shoot me a call and let's go over your loan pre-qualification and let's see what we can't do to find you the home of your dreams in this almost post-COVID home showing time frame. Again, this is Jeff Boyce. Thank you again for your time.